It's 3 a.m., your body's tired, but your thoughts won't stop racing. You're thinking about that conversation you had earlier, or that thing that you forgot to do, or that thing that might go wrong tomorrow, or next week, or next year, or never. You've tried seemingly everything to calm it. Journaling, meditation, positive thoughts, maybe even therapy. But here you are again, staring at the ceiling, exhausted, but wide awake. If that's you, please understand that it's not that you're broken. It's not that you haven't tried hard enough. It's that you've never been taught how to work with your emotions, so your mind doesn't have to race to outrun them. Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Bradford, and in this video, I'm going to give you 5 simple, fast, and powerful techniques that can help stop racing thoughts, often in minutes. These aren't surface-level sleep hacks. These are emotional-level skills that calm the storm where it starts, inside your body, not just your thoughts. You'll be able to try each one immediately, and even if just one of them works to give you a breakthrough, tonight you'll sleep better. You'll wake up more refreshed. You'll know also that peace and tranquility are possible for you again. By the way, if this resonates with you and you're ready to go deeper into emotional peace, I help women just like you build lasting emotional freedom from the inside out. It works for men too. There should be a short form below this video if you'd like my personal help laying out a step-by-step roadmap just for you. The idea is just to talk and see if we're a good fit. Let's get to the first technique, because tonight you don't just need ideas, you need relief. Let's start with something most people have never been taught, and yet it might be the single most powerful thing you'll ever learn about your emotional health and your sleep. Here it is. Racing thoughts are usually a disguise for an emotion that's trapped in the body. The fear, the worry, the shame, the loneliness, the anger that won't stop troubling you, they're not just thinking problems. What they are unfelt feelings trying to be noticed. So, instead of trying to think your way out of it or silence your thoughts, drop into your body. Get your attention out of your thoughts and into your body. How? 3 simple steps. Step 1, just pause and notice where in your body do you feel the most tension or emotional tightness. Usually, it'll be in the front of your body, in your throat, in your chest, your belly. Step 2, take the tip of your index finger and gently touch the center of that spot. If the sensation is in your back, just touch the corresponding spot in the front of your body. Step 3, just observe. Don't analyze it. Don't try to make it go away. Don't ask why it's there. Don't think about it. Just feel it. Just keep watching it. Watch it like you'd watch a small flame. Stay with it. If it shifts position, move your finger with it. It may well expand or contract. Let it change however it wants, and just keep your fingertip in its center. Stay with it for 2 or 3 or 4 minutes. Something powerful typically happens. Its intensity will drop. What might have started out as an 8 or a 9 or even a 10 on an emotional intensity scale from 1 to 10 often drops to 4 or 3, that fast. And if you stay with it even longer, it will eventually dissolve completely. Not repressed, not suppressed. So not buried, not distracted, not pushed away, released. And when that emotion is gone, the racing thoughts will soon go silent because there's nothing left for them to outrun. I've taught this to many people, and the most common response is, why has no one ever taught me this before? Now you know. If you're serious about a personalized roadmap, I'll help you across the peace bridge myself. The second technique is something most people never hear from their parents, teachers, therapists, or even meditation apps. Once you understand it, it changes how you relate to your emotions forever. It's called the 90-second window rule. Here's the idea. According to brain science, when you experience an emotion, let's say fear or shame or guilt, the pure physical chemical reaction lasts only about 90 seconds, unless you keep thinking about it. In other words, emotions don't last forever, they're temporary. However, when we attach to thoughts about them, they can last forever. So here's what you do. The next time you feel a strong turbulence of an unwanted emotion rising up at night, maybe anxiety about tomorrow or regret about something in the past, set a timer for 90 seconds. Let yourself feel the emotion fully, but don't feed it with your thoughts. Feeling it is uncomfortable, but it won't hurt you. Don't narrate it. Don't analyze it. Don't try to solve it. Don't attach to it. Just feel it. Notice it as if it were just a wave passing through your body. You could even think, this is just a wave. I don't need to fight it. And if you do that, if you let it run its course without interference, it will usually fade naturally, like a wave passing through. It's incredibly freeing to know that you don't have to fix every feeling that you don't like. You just have to stop interfering with it. That doesn't mean you'll never feel it again, but the more you practice this, the more quickly you'll realize that prolonged unwanted emotions don't control you. They just want to be noticed and felt. That releases them. This reactive skill is the first of the two critical skills required for mastery of emotional liberation. The second is the proactive skill of reducing their arising in the first place. I teach both in the Peace Bridge program. By mastering how to let prolonged unwanted emotions pass through you instead of getting stuck, you'll free yourself from fearing them. That's the secret to serenity. Technique number 3 builds on this beautifully. It's about identity and how a subtle shift can totally change your emotional state. Let's call it noticing it without owning it. It's based on the fact that the way we talk to ourselves and think about our emotions determines whether we feel trapped by them or free from them. Let me explain. When you say things or think things like, I'm anxious, I'm ashamed, I'm overwhelmed, I'm afraid, I'm lonely, I'm no good, and so on, your brain hears them as facts. So it takes them to be reality. Then it becomes part of your identity. You're not just feeling an emotion, you're identifying with it. You're taking ownership of it. You're taking it to be you. That's as foolish as identifying with an illness. For example, when you think, I have the flu, you're identifying with being ill, rather than simply noticing that you're experiencing certain unwanted sensation. So, what should you do? Here's the shift. Next time that a prolonged unwanted emotion arises into awareness, don't think of it that way. Don't identify with it. Instead, try thinking, I'm noticing that anxiety is here. I'm noticing fear of failing right now. I'm feeling ashamed right now. I'm feeling guilty about that. It's a subtle but critical shift. Why? You've now gone from being the storm to being the sky watching the storm. That shift, simply noticing instead of identifying, creates space. And in that space, the emotion will diminish and start to lose its grip. It's noticed, but it's not prolonged by your identifying with it. Want the truth? You're not your emotions. You're the one experiencing them. Unless you make the mistake of identifying with them, they're just temporary episodes. When you remember that, even at 3 a.m., when everything feels loud and urgent, you stay grounded. It's a bit like putting a fire in a container and watching it burn out. Unless you let them, emotional fires won't burn you. Watch them, not you, burn out. This is one of the fastest skills related to emotional well-being. If it resonates with you, permit me to walk you through the exact roadmap that will take you from racing thoughts to abiding peace. Technique number 4 is one you can do in under a minute, and it works directly with your nervous system. focus on your body. While your mind may be racing, it's your nervous system that's actually running the show. If you've ever felt all right all day and then suddenly anxious, alone, and tense as soon as your head hits the pillow to sleep, and those unwanted emotions start cascading through you when you try to calm down, that's not random. That doesn't happen by accident. That emotional turmoil is probably going on all day long without you realizing it because you're busy attending to other things. When the busyness stops and you try to sleep, that's when you notice it. It's your nervous system still stuck in fight or flight or freeze mode. When your body apprehends danger, it'll keep your thoughts racing and alert in order to try to protect you from that danger. Instead, here's what to do. Use your breath to flip the switch. Let's call this ancient technique the 4-7-8 breathing method. It's simple, it's powerful, it's fast. You can do it in about 90 seconds, anytime, day or night. It originated in ancient India thousands of years ago, and spiritual teachers are still teaching it for the simple reason that it works. Here's how to do it. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold that breath for a count of 7. Then exhale slowly, fully, through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat that cycle 4 times. That's it. That's how to use your breath to flip the switch. Something incredible happens. You're telling your body, we're safe now, we're at peace. Your nervous system listens. This technique activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your peace circuit. Your heart rate drops, your muscles loosen, tension diminishes as your body relaxes as the false alarm recedes. Your thoughts follow your body back into calm. Furthermore, when you combine this with what we previously covered, such as allowing yourself to feel the unwanted emotion fully and not identifying with it, you're using multiple tactics simultaneously. These are not superficial hacks. They're emotional skills that almost certainly nobody ever taught you. The more you practice and master them, the more resilient and calm you become, not just at night, but throughout the day as well. If you're beginning to understand how powerful this work is and the kind of emotional mastery you've been missing, I encourage you to consider working with me directly. Let's finish strong with the 5th effective technique. It's less about doing and more about listening. Let's name it turning the light inward. What do many of us do when we can't sleep? We reach for our phones or tablets. A little scroll through social media, a quick email check, maybe even a meditation app. But here's the truth. That habit pulls awareness away from the very thing that needs it most. The real reason your mind is racing isn't that something's wrong out there. It's that something inside you wants to be felt. So, instead of turning the light of awareness outward, instead of listening externally, turn the light of awareness inward. Put all electronics aside, close your eyes and ask yourself, what in me wants to be noticed right now? Not judged, not fixed, just notice. Maybe it's a fear that hasn't been spoken, a sadness that's never been expressed, a regret you've been pushing away, an emotional wound that you've been trying not to notice. Whatever shows up, welcome it. Observe it, like you would a shy animal. Let it have space. Let it breathe. Let it feel accepted. If you do, you'll notice something beautiful happens. Once the emotion feels noticed, it stops screaming. When you stop resisting your prolonged unwanted emotions and simply pay attention to them, your mind no longer has to generate racing thoughts trying to protect you from them. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to vent anything. In fact, venting typically just reinforces them. Whatever we resist persists. Your resistance to acknowledging them is what's keeping them alive. When an unwanted emotion arises, just notice it and accept it. It's part of your life. Let go of either trying to deny it or attaching to it or venting it. Be here fully without stress. When you're not at ease, notice that you're not at ease and admit it. It's just how life is at the moment. There's no point fighting reality. If you do, you'll be like me and you'll learn that reality always wins. The Peace Bridge program isn't about managing emotions. It's about dissolving them, releasing them, letting go of them, so you're finally free of prolonged unwanted emotions. Emotional liberation is available for every adult willing to learn how to let them go. The Peace Bridge program is a transformation from disturbance to stillness, from worry to wisdom. If that may be what you've been searching for and you'd like my personal help building a life where peace is your default condition, as it should be, let's have a chat to determine if we're fit to work together. Either way, I wish you well.